Hey guys, Mike here. Now that we're in week 2 of Shadowlands Season 4, most of you guys will be able to hit Keystone Master and upgrade your gear to 298. There are also a whole bunch of faded rate items to consider, and with that in mind, I'll tell you guys which items you should go for and are worth upgrading. Before we go into it, let me show you guys what my base item looks like so you guys have an idea of what I'm comparing with in all my sims. Except for the belt, everything is 298, but with suboptimal trinkets. So let's look at trinkets first. Unless you guys are full clearing mythic faded rate every week, it'll be hard to get 2 mythic trinkets. So I compared all the heroic trinkets and dungeon trinkets to see which ones are the best among them. As you can see, Salvage Fusion Amplifier looks to be the best on single target. I also looked at what trinkets pair best with Fusion Amplifier, and Cache of Acquired Treasure, Faulty Countermeasure, or Hateful Chain all perform well depending on the length of the fight. As for AoE, Cache of Acquired Treasure and Chains of Domination perform the best, and since both trinkets perform well on single target as well, I suggest going for those 2 trinkets for Mythic Plus. If you guys want a more detailed sim for different lengths of the fight, I'll leave a link below for results of all my sims. Next, we have rings. There was a hotfix last week that buffed Karazhan and Damage Ring, so I compared that with the Mechagon rings. It looks like even with the buff, Karazhan Ring is not really performing well even at a max level, so the best choices for rings are a combination of Mechagon rings. And both Damage Ring and Haste Ring seems to perform relatively close, so go for whichever Mechagon ring drops for you, as it is really hard to farm for a specific one. But if you are lucky, Attack from Behind ring paired with Haste Ring is the best option. Alright, weapons. Let's look at main hand first. I looked at Vein Ripper from all 4 difficulties and compared it with different item level weapons, and the result shows that starting with heroic version, Vein Ripper will be better and will perform at about the same level as a 304 weapon. Any 311 weapon will be better than heroic version of Vein Ripper, but the mythic version is the best main hand option there is. As for offhand, even LFR version of Edge of Night and normal version of Vein Ripper are performing better than a 311 weapon. Because Edge of Night provides so much DPS boost, I recommend getting this weapon as your first choice when you get your coin next week. As for the rest of the slots, you want to get gear with as much crit and verse as possible, as those 2 are the best stats, and any gear with those stats will be worth upgrading with Valor. Since sockets are hard to come by this early into the season, I suggest making your legendaries on bracers, belt, or neck. Hope this guide helped you get a better idea on gearing for Outlaw Rogue, and hope you guys have a better luck than me with gear. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.